What was that thing?
My kind would once have called it divine.
And now?
An opportunity.
This is what you brought me. There's barely anything left.
It is yours to do with as you see fit.
Indeed it is. Were you treated unjustly in his tower, human? We are not so different in this. I too know intimately of injustice. To be sentenced for crimes not your own.
Please, I just want to...
Quiet. I shall talk and you shall listen.
There is much talk, and I have listened through rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen. For questions linger on. I will ask, and you will answer.
The silent auditorium. Forerunner, obviously. It appears to be... Oh no.
What is it?
It's a courtroom, a prison, a place of execution. All these things together. Why?
To cover their sins, we stood silent, unable to speak as they passed judgment. We could not defend ourselves. We could not reason with them.
Something's sending a signal. Before you ask, I'm already tracking it.
Hear this, forerunners. Your auditorium has fallen. The endless bound. Your sins undone. Today we return.
Tremonius has found the object. Even in my darkest moments, when I feel the most lost, Atriox's wisdom continues to impress me. I regret that I ever doubted him. His talk of forerunners, of their lies, of secrets hidden in this forsaken ring. Atriox, hear me. Your will is absolute. The banished, your soul, eternal.
Where are we?
Chief, I think the better question is when are we? I don't know how, but we've been gone for days. 3 days, to be precise.
Help me! This installation, the Harbinger, exile was absolute. How did she return? It's impossible. This cannot be. I need to go back. Find out what happened. This cannot be. I need to go back. Find out what happened. B, I need to go back. B, I need to go back.
You have what you need. Tell them. I am sorry it took so long.
Who's she talking to?
Unknown. The signal's old? Like, really old.
My time is ended. Yours, too. They will make sure.
We need extraction.
Of course you do. On my way.
The Endless will return.
We're getting close. Wait, listen.
Please, do not do this. It cannot happen. It is wrong. This ring must not be compromised.
You do not understand what you're hiding, what you are, what compromise means.
I will not relinquish to you the location. The Endless can never return.
We are blameless. The Forerunner set this in motion. I am ending it. Show yourself. I know you have been following me. We are not enemies.
Despondent pyre.
She had something I required. I know of you, Reclaimer. But hear this. You are not the future.
You okay, Chief? I'm trying to get the armor unlocked.
Try harder.
The Forerunner's lies are at an end. I am the harbinger of the truth. The Endless will be found. They will ascend.
Now would be good.
I know, I know. 3,
The Reformation begins.
2, 1.
The Flood are ended. The reintroduction phase has begun. Countless preserved species have been sent back to start lives anew. Halo was the Forerunner's terrible and ultimate solution to the parasite's relentless advance. Designed to destroy all sentient life, nothing was allowed to survive. And we were sure that nothing had. We were wrong. Something has been found. Something that should not exist, yet does. I believed that the Flood represented our ultimate test. Our greatest victory. Perhaps I was wrong in my assumptions. To my dismay, it seems we have a new problem. I must investigate more before I bring this to the attention of the Council. How could this have happened? How could we not know of this till now? Xalanin, a species previously uncatalogued. Xalanin, a problem that must be solved. Did my makers know of them? How could they have kept this from me? I have requested counsel. Soon, I will know how to proceed. There is to be a parley. A meeting unusual. I have moved Installation 07 into sufficient range of their homeworld. Delegates are en route. From both sides. A necessary contingency, considering these unique circumstances. The Council has also provided me with an additional and curious directive. We must understand the extent of what their kind can truly endure. There are facilities on this ring quite ideal for conducting such tests. It is time for the silent auditorium to serve purpose once more.
It must be done. We have no choice.
Is there agreement? Consensus.
There is.
If they cannot be purged, they must be contained. Balance restored.
Balance restored.
No being will ever learn the truth of what we have done today. This is our darkest moment. Our eternal shame. Forever hidden. Buried with these rings.
Are the vessels prepared?
The Cylixs is already, as is the auditorium. Grand Edict, this is most unprecedented.
The Endless must be contained. I will inform the criterion to proceed.
They believe we are here to help.
It matters not. Today we do what it takes to maintain order, to preserve our truth. Time will forget they ever existed.
Time is not a construct we can control.
And we cannot allow it to be theirs. If Halo cannot end them, it must imprison them. When it is done, the engineers will be busy. We will learn their secrets.
I fear I cannot do this alone.
You shall not be alone. The Criterion has given the order. Offensive bias has been deployed.
This data is strange. I'm not even certain all of it is Forerunner, strictly speaking. Strands of this code are older than Zeta Halo itself. Possibly older than the Forerunners themselves. For all we know about them, there's so much we don't.
How many years have I been here now? 2,000 or 20,000? Longer? Does it even matter? Why did my makers entrust me with this installation? As its custodian, I feel there is much that I do not know. All that has been kept from me. Its history is complicated. Constantly rewritten. But why? There is much to learn. And if nothing else, I have time.
Data. Well, if you can call it data. Most of it is encrypted in ways I don't understand, but I was able to figure out one small part. There are more out there. I can feel them communicating.
As I explore this world, I find answers that only seem to exist to pose new questions. One thing is certain. This installation was built differently than the others. A myriad of Reformation spires can be deployed. Indeed, have been deployed when requested. To complete the circle. To ensure its inhabitants are preserved. Or perhaps I should say, detained.
There's more here. This isn't the first time this ring has repaired itself. What we're seeing in the landscape around us is an ancient process. It seems like these installations are almost impossible to destroy.
Almost.
There's evidence of an entire civilization that once inhabited this ring. But not forerunner. Older. Different.
Time continues to be on my mind. I now believe these relics to contain a warning. A message from the past. But from whom? And why? As I look to the sky, I am struck by a thought. This ring. A constant loop. Are we all fated to repeat the sins of the past?
How many rings have you visited, Chief?
Too many.
Well, there's information stored in here about all of them. Memories. Data. Deliberate. Fractured. So much history. None of it clear.
I am close to deciphering the runes. Perhaps I will learn who left them. My makers, the Forerunner's greatest fear was understood to be the great parasite. The Flood. A scourge that almost wiped out everything. I now believe this hypothesis to be incorrect. Their greatest fear was losing their power. The fear of a master who would become a slave.
This is hard to explain.
Try me.
There's a profound regret woven through everything I can decipher. Grief, even. Tens of thousands of years old, and the sorrow still feels fresh. This installation has a troubled memory. That was the last one. It's tragic. A civilization that had it all under control. Until they didn't. There's so much here. It feels kind of like a confession. Imagine needing to carve your apology onto an eternal slate. But not to say sorry, to warn, to confess.
Sounds familiar.
It does, doesn't it?
This ring is different than the others.
The Banished and the Harbinger were looking for something that was never found. Why would the Forerunners hide something and throw away the key? Doesn't that scare you?
I walked